So Tosca, tell us about this new book, Your Best Body Now.
I know. Great, eh? Catchy.
Yes. What's the book all about?
This is a book that was written for every woman who probably can identify with that moment where they've looked in the mirror and seen something that startled them, like, oh my gosh, who I'm looking at isn't who I want to be.
Right.
The best is behind me and the future doesn't look like it's that bright. And it's a lifeline. Your best body now is a lifeline, that it's possible with some tools, some practical tips, some instruction on how to eat and train, and some inspirational tips. You can change your life around, and that's what the book is for.
Is that what inspired you? Just you wanted to make an impact on people?
Well, I wanted to make an impact because I had done it myself.
Right.
It's one thing to write a book, but it's a whole other thing to have had that story happen to you, because I too had that moment. I looked at a photograph, and we all have one, and it was an ugly sight. I was a blob. I had disappeared. I was living a life without purpose, and I thought if I told my story and the way I figured out how to solve the problems that come along with age and raising families and trying to be a successful individual, maybe this would help others too.
You've inspired a lot of people. Is there any story that a fan told you of how you inspired them that really sticks out in your mind or touched you yourself?
There are thousands.
Right.
I think the words printed in Your Best Body Now is a compilation of so many things. It's what the readers have asked for. I had a story just a few weeks ago where a son actually introduced me to his mom, and the son was, a young man in his 20s, and he said, Tosca, I'd really like you to meet my mother. It's my new mother. And I was, okay, like, I want to hear this story. And he was actually crying. He was so proud because she had lost 60 odd pounds following the Eat Clean lifestyle and flipping the honey-do list so that she made herself a priority. And his mother was now a fitness instructor. She'd lost all this weight. She was a happy woman, and he just said, thank you, like, I got my mom back. That's, to me, that's the real joy of it.
Now, I'm reading you're 51, you're still in fantastic shape, doing a lot of great things. Do you feel you've redefined the limitations for a lot of people in terms of age?
I sure hope so. Yeah, I'm not very quiet about my age. I realize I'm swimming upstream, and I'm doing things that maybe most 51-year-olds aren't contemplating doing.
Right.
Like triathlons, marathons. I'm on the cover of Oxygen magazine in a bikini. I really hope that I've blown away some myths, and I've done away with the idea that you can't have your best body now, but you can actually find it, create it, make it, and shape it with very practical tools.
So what's the next big challenge for yourself? You mentioned triathlons, marathons. What's next for you?
Well, I'm running my first half in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited about that, and I'm signing up for the full marathon in the spring. I think the next big challenge will be not to reinvent myself so much, but I think it's important to give back to the community. So with a conscience, I'd like to find a place that fits for me where I can give back, and something like a big National Eat Clean Day or something like that sounds on target to me.
Excellent, very good. So how can people pick up the book, Your Best Body Now? That's the book right there.
Your Best Body Now can be found not only at Indigo and Chapters, where we are at the moment, but you can find it online. Please go online. You can go to Amazon, you can go to Barnes & Noble, you can go to ToscaReno.com, or you can go to EatCleanDiet.com as well. We have tons of books. I'd be happy to sign one for you, and I can't wait to meet you and your best body now.
Very nice. Thanks a lot for your time, Tosca. Appreciate it.